Now we're good. All right, now I need to click go live. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
It says setting up still. Okay.
Now it's live.
Are we?
That's what it says.
Okay, great. All right. We'll get started then.
All right.
So this is exciting. Our first live using Facebook Live with Zoom. So Karen and I are in different spots, but if you don't know who I am, I'm Dina Cabin. I'm the executive director of Rett's Roost, which is a nonprofit for families who have experienced childhood cancer or child loss. And this is my friend Karen Joy, and we've known each other for many years, since college, so almost 20 years. And we've been friends ever since. We shared sort of in our yoga community, we've been together, and also in our essential oil community. And we live down the street and have two little girls who are very close in age. And so we are together all the time, which is lovely. Well, except during coronavirus, of course. We are here to share with you a really exciting announcement for Rett's Roost, and also for Karen in her own doTERRA business. So Karen, do you want to start out by talking about kind of how you got started with doTERRA essential oils?
Yes. Yes, thanks, Dina. So I actually got started with the doTERRA essential oils because of Dina. I observed her having some really powerful experiences with them, especially when you worked with the passing of Rett. And I really had some resistance, some preconceptions and bias from my strong Western medical background with doTERRA essential oils in general. I hadn't been introduced to them before, but I finally decided to give them a try with prompting from Dina. It took me from having to have a profound personal experience that literally changed the quality of my life to want to share these oils with other people. And so due to the pandemic, different series of events has resulted in me transitioning away from my 20-year career as a medical laboratory scientist to be home with my 5-year-old daughter, Ava. And I'm very grateful that I have laid the foundation to begin to start doing doTERRA as my full-time job to support my family and also to give back to others, which is part of the whole plan with doTERRA and Rett's Roost, letting the cat out of the bag. Before doTERRA, I was the person who was suffering with chronic medical issues and limited options from the pharmaceutical drugs that were prescribed to me were just making me feel worse. And for the record, I'm an advocate of both natural and traditional medicine. So they both have their place, but I'm super passionate about sharing doTERRA essential oils with the world because people need these natural solutions and they need to know that there are safer, more effective, and cheaper alternatives to what our Western model of medicine can offer. So that's kind of where I'm at with doTERRA in my professional life. Dina, do you have some exciting news to share?
Yes, I do. So very exciting. We've actually started a new fundraising development through doTERRA. So as you might know, Jim and Evie and I are strong believers in the healing benefits of doTERRA's essential oils for emotional well-being and practical green approaches to our healthy home environment, and also in general physical well-being as well. And we first experienced these essential oils and their soothing and grounding benefits while we were supporting Rett through the most difficult time of our lives. You know, we were home on hospice with him, and someone sent us an amazing gift of a diffuser and some essential oils, including frankincense, which is one of the most highly coveted essential oils. And we were using those during his last few days. And so I have a strong attachment to frankincense because of that. And I use it daily because it relaxes me and makes me feel a little more clear-headed. And usually I take it by actually dropping it under the tongue, which comes as a surprise to most people. But Karen's going to talk a little more about that kind of stuff in a little bit. But what happened was I decided to start my own personal doTERRA business back in 2016, and it did well. It did pretty well, that enough that I was able to purchase products for myself and make all the money back through commissions because of this small little business I started. And this past year, I decided that I was ready to actually use those commissions as a donation to Rett's Roost, and saw it as an opportunity to transfer to a business account so that Rett's Roost now receives all of those commissions through all the purchases that people who I've enrolled in my team, including Karen, all the people that make purchases on my team, all of the commissions that come to Rett's Roost are a donation. So I thought it was a great thing to do, to be able to switch that over. And basically, so anyone who were to sign up for a wholesale membership through Rett's Roost or Karen is basically donating to our organization. If anyone's already a member, you can also check in with me about how you can have your purchases maybe go towards Rett's Roost as well. So Rett's Roost, if you don't really know too much about us, but you're on our page, so you probably do, but we do these retreats for families. But this year, because of the coronavirus, we've actually been adding in a lot of new programs. And one program we have for families is that we offer them a gift of doTERRA essential oils, about $100 gift, and a free membership to families that are going through childhood cancer with their child, or are grieving their child. Basically, by giving them that gift, we don't actually, it doesn't cost anything to the organization because of the commissions we receive. And then we even get a little extra on top of that as a donation. So it really works out well for both our constituents, our families, and then also Rett's Roost raises money at the same time. So it's pretty cool. So Karen, I'm going to pass it back over to you.
Well, it's so cool, Dina. That was a really wonderful thing that you got to make that transition to Rett's Roost. And I love being able to have my efforts go to something as wonderful as what you do with Rett's Roost. And I've actually had this incredible opportunity to offer Aroma Touch to Rett's Roost retreat attendees for several years now. And so just a brief overview, the Aroma Touch technique involves the application of 8 different essential oils to the spine, the back, the neck, and the feet for stress relief, inflammation, immune support, and overall balance of the body. This is a good example of all the oils. And we also offer this as a hand massage as well. So when applied to the skin, the oils get into the bloodstream and they have a profound therapeutic effect on the body. And so the results after doing these, Aroma Touch technique therapy at the retreats are always positive, and people love receiving them. And it gives them a sense that, like, a little bit of reprieve, a little peace to help with the healing from the many traumas involved with having a child with cancer. And I remember one participant, after he had his treatment, he spoke pretty candidly with me, and it was very impacting. And he described the cold and the clinical approach that the doctors at a really, top national cancer center took. And, that's just what they had to offer, and how devastating the treatments were to his son. And then he said when they deemed there was no hope in his son's survival, that is when they brought in the alternative healing methods. And he said it helped ease his son's stress so much and fed his soul. And then he tenderly posed this question: why are these methods not introduced at the beginning, even in conjunction with the treatments? Very profound.
Yeah.
So doTERRA oils are different. They're not like all the oils you can get in the health food store, even like Walmart. they're different. And I've been doing a lot of research for years. I have a strong medical background, clinical laboratory, and I also have the personal experience to back up this claim. They're different because they're tested extensively so that they're essentially pharmaceutical grade, which is why it's recommended to apply many of the oils to the skin and to take them internally. There were some studies done in over 80% of the essential oils that were sampled had been found to be adulterated or contaminated. And so this is where doTERRA is different. And my plea is always that people realize there's a big difference and not to use other essential oils as we recommend with doTERRA oils. You can support our families in Rett's Roost and get your oils from us. I guarantee you will be so happy that you did.
Thanks, Karen. So as you can see, Karen knows way more about these oils. She's done way more research than I have. And so Karen's basically my doTERRA ambassador, guru, whatever, for Rett's Roost. And the great thing is that she's been offering these amazing weekly online education classes for both new and seasoned essential oil users. Her newsletters each month are great. They're really informative, and I always learn something new from them. And you know, you really start to understand what it's like to live sort of a wellness lifestyle using all sorts of products that doTERRA carries that contain these pure, high quality oils that are, you know, extracted from plants and flowers and tree bark and resins and all these things in nature. So if you've never really considered using essential oils or doTERRA as a company, but you're intrigued by how these oils might help your family, we can set up a free wellness consult for you, or the education classes, which is in a group with Karen. And I think actually we have one coming up this month, right, Karen, that you're teaching?
Yes. So we have our intro classes every week that you're available to attend at different times. But the one that we're hoping to have some Rett's Roost people come to is 2 weeks from tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. And we also have, if people become members, we offer 8 continuing education classes weekly, which is a deeper dive from the content of the intro class. We also have incredible Facebook groups and other benefits for our members. So let us know if you're interested.
Yeah, that's awesome, Karen. So as we're trying to keep this pretty short and sweet so that people watch till the end, I'm wondering if anyone listening has any questions. Feel free to comment below and we'll answer all questions and follow up with you all. And even if you're watching after we go, you know, aren't live anymore, we'll still check the comments and get back to you. And just let us know if you're interested in learning more. And I'll get you hooked up with Karen, or I'll provide any information myself. And just remember that if you do choose to become a member, it's really simple. There's no obligations at all to purchase on a monthly basis or anything, but you'll find that you kind of get pretty attached to these oils, and it becomes, like Karen says, a lifestyle. And it certainly is for me, it certainly is for her, and we definitely have gotten our husbands on board and our kids on board, and we feel just great, you know, healthy using these oils, and have noticeably less visits to our doctor. And we're feeling, you know, like we want to share this with everyone out there so that people really understand. So
yes.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. So this starts with a sample. If you're interested, we give you a sample, you get to try them. Find a sample that works for you. It's all what you want to do with it, but definitely check it out if you're interested. We all need these in our home. I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. But thank you for watching. Please comment, reach out, and have a great afternoon.
All right. Okay, all set.
Perfect. So now you have